To start, our goal has been simple, and that is to bring Roman Santos home safely. He's the one-year-old infant who was kidnapped, and we've done that.
Major developments today in a search for a one-year-old child taken by his father, the suspect in 2 murders near the Tri-Cities. That little boy is safe tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. 2 women were shot and killed in West Richland yesterday afternoon. The search for their alleged killer lasted for nearly 24 hours, and it all ended in a crash along I-5 in Oregon. Maddie White with our Seattle sister station breaks down his past tonight.
We're learning more about Elias Huizar's history. To give you some context, let's go through the timeline. In 2013, Huizar is hired by Yakima Police Department, where he worked as a school resource officer during his time on the force. Court documents show that sometime toward the end of his 9 years on the force, he impregnated a teenager who attended the middle school where he worked as an SRO. Now, take note, he resigned in February of 2022 following, quote, discipline. Details on what happened were not released. That same year, around that same time, in February, the Richland School District hired him as a substitute teacher. District leaders say they called references and his background check was clean. He was in classrooms until June of last year. Fast forward to February of this year, the teen he impregnated and her friend alleged that Huizar got them both drunk and raped the 16-year-old friend as she slept. He was charged in 2 cases of child rape for both girls. Now, because of these rape charges, less than 2 weeks later, the court issues a no contact order, which bans him from having any contact with any minors under the age of 16, including his baby. A week later, his ex-wife, 31-year-old Amber Rodriguez, who was also killed on Monday, files a domestic violence protection order for her and her 2 kids. 2 months later, it's now Monday, April 22nd, and Huizar is scheduled to appear in court, but instead police say Huizar tracks down his ex-wife at this elementary school where she worked and shoots her dead. The superintendent spoke about the crime on Tuesday.
During dismissal, we have staff out with students and parents. We have a lot of parents that come and pick up their students. He was behind a kind of a portable area and knew that she would be out there, apparently, and then shot her there.
But then Huizar gets away, and then police later discover a second victim, the 17-year-old who had Huizar's child. The 1-year-old was kidnapped, and an Amber Alert was issued, and a multi-state manhunt begins. Alert troopers along I-5 in Oregon spotted Huizar's car and began a chase, which included an exchange of gunfire. The suspect eventually crashed and shot himself as troopers moved in. The 1-year-old baby was found safe and is waiting to be reunited with family.